Welcome back to once again another story of horror, which is animated. I've told 2 crazy horror stories which had happened to me really recently, and right now, Baz Baz.
2 o'clock.
AM or PM?
In the afternoon.
Oh, right, okay.
I was stuck in traffic.
Crikey.
M25. Going northbound.
Was you? Which lane was you in, Baz?
I was in the fast lane.
Bloody hell, and you were stuck as well. How did you get out?
I was airlifted. Because I crashed and I flew out the windscreen and now I'm dead.
Jesus
And
Christ.
now I'm talking to you from the grave.
Who
Drive safe. Wear a seatbelt, or else you'll end up like me.
Wait, are you a ghost?
To be fair, that was really brutal. I'm not good at these stories.
No,
am I?
that was... Was that true, though?
Yeah.
I mean, if it was true, it happened. So guys, it's more horror stories animated. It's great, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's fantastic. You guys seem to be really enjoying this, and we've actually got a very unique spin on one of the stories that we're going to be trying for this, and it was Baz's idea. Let them know, what's going to happen, Baz?
So what we are doing is we are narrating the story ourselves.
Yeah.
Based on pictures alone.
Yeah, so there'll be no subtitles.
The rules are you can't laugh at what you're doing,
Oh.
and you have to tell it as seriously as you can. And you can only work from the title screen, the title card alone. For example, Home Invasion Horror Story.
And then with that, like, if we just scroll through this, you see all the little pictures that come up. We don't know what's being said right there.
Anything could be said.
We have to guess.
Yeah.
That's cruel.
We're going to do it for a short one, so you don't have to suffer.
Yeah, but first of all, we'll kick this episode off with a banger, which is going to be a new Lamarats animation, because he does some of the greatest stuff.
Or
then
she.
we've got some...
Could be she.
You're right, it could be in it.
Could be in it.
What am I doing? I could be a llama, do you know what I mean?
Could be an actual llama.
This is unbelievable.
Guys, smash
gosh.
like for equal rights.
But yeah, we're going to watch a Lamarats one, followed up by some more Onesie Entertainment, and we should get into this, guys. So, 3,000... Oh, I'm not doing that.
Okay. Well, play.
All right. I'll have to press play, actually. Home Invasion Story, animated. Let's see. Yeah, that's like my worst phobia.
Being
It was a
home
cold,
invaded.
foggy evening when I contacted a close friend of mine to stay
1983.
at my place for the night.
Good.
Both of us were only 10 years old at the time, and my parents were often at work until midnight. So I was
Damn.
usually alone with nothing to do.
That's called
except
child
watching a
neglection right
television
there.
show or reading a book. My friend Alex
Well, it
had
was
agreed to come
1983.
over and brought
That's
a game
true.
of Monopoly.
Who's
to
is this
pass some
Arthur if he
time.
was a person?
I also
You know what I
asked
mean?
if he was interested
He left the
in going
door
to
open.
explore an abandoned subway station 3 miles away.
Oh my gosh.
He
That
seemed
serial
excited at
killer.
first,
Nice.
so we planned to go on the trip in the
This
morning.
is bad. Well, his
I
style
remember
has
that the
improved a lot.
subway
This is
dated
great.
back to the
Man, they built a cobblestone
mid-1920s
mine.
and became abandoned
That's
in
insane.
1932 after
Get
the
out of
market
there.
crash in 1929.
Damn,
I
kid
was
knows a
very
lot.
fascinated about
Stock
its
strapped was
history,
it?
but never got the chance to go inside after my parents had warned me not to enter.
Nice.
As I
See?
quietly
Got that
slept in
poster?
my bed, I heard what sounded like a gunshot coming from the forest behind the house.
That was not a gunshot.
Both
That sounded
of us
like a
woke
remote
up
That was a
frightened
spud gun.
after what we had heard, and I told my friend not to worry, as hunters tend to go into the forest on
He didn't
frequent
shut the back
occasions,
door, though.
but when
I
checked
saw
the
that.
Time, it was 11:39 p.m. This seemed very
parents wouldn't be home then.
unusual, as
Why'd you be
hunters
hunting
only
at that
came into
time?
the forest between 8 p.m. and 10 p.m.
Okay.
I looked at Alex and decided to get out of my bed, intending to look through the window and spot for anyone in the forest.
Good luck with
The
that.
darkness clouded my vision, so I was unable to see anyone in the forest. I turned around and looked at Alex again,
Uh-oh.
when suddenly I heard the front door squeak open.
Oh dear.
Ugh.
Chills went down my spine.
The heck
Both
was
of us
that?
quietly
Number
moved to the
15.
bathroom, locked the door, and kept the light off.
Oh.
It was the only
That's a
safe
smart
place in
move
the
by that
house.
dude.
Both of us were terrified as we desperately tried to keep as calm as
hell?
we could.
Look how clean that
We
bathroom
heard
is, though.
footsteps getting louder and louder until they stopped in front of the bathroom door.
Oh,
How did they know that they were
And then
there?
This is when the
Yeah.
most terrifying sound forced my heart to almost burst.
Loud fire.
Both of us screamed.
Heck, is
"Oh
this
my
The
gosh,"
Shining?
and
Yeah,
knocked the door
it's
to
Johnny.
pieces. It was pitch black inside the room, making it
Uh-oh.
hard to find the vent. And by the time I spotted the vent, the person behind the door.
Oh,
was
what
not
the
big enough
heck?
for us to
Plague
see him.
mask.
Oh, it does look like a plague
The
doctor.
man adorned black leather and was wearing a plague doctor mask.
We called it.
I scurried back
Role
to the
play.
vent, but it was too high above the floor for us to
The
reach
heck?
it. So
So-
Alex told me to go first because he was the strongest.
What?
He
Okay.
lifted me up on his
Damn,
shoulders,
dude.
allowing me to open the vent and crawl inside.
Holy crap.
Better be
When
quick.
I looked at the door again, the man had managed to fit his arm through the
Oh,
hole.
no!
and released
Alex
the
is
blood.
gone.
I quickly grabbed Alex's hand.
Wait.
Oh
but
man, this
struggled
kid's
to
as
pull
strong
him
as
up.
hell.
Oh my god. Alex is dead.
I shouted
No.
and began going after him.
Oh my gosh.
I pursued the figure until I was led to the abandoned subway.
Come on,
deep
find
within the
Alex.
forest. It
Brave
was
kid,
chilly
man.
and foggy, meaning that I could only see objects within
Dead
a
by
range of
daylight. He's gonna
5 to
hang him
6
on the hook.
I was
yards.
gonna say.
Inside the subway was a pool of freezing cold water. It was
Nice.
so dark that I couldn't see anything.
Man, this
I had
kid's
to rely
brave.
on listening to the screams from Alex and track the source.
So long as he keeps making
As I
noise.
slowly walked through the subway, I was now struggling to breathe under the intense stress and fear of the
Jeez,
situation.
this is
Yeah, this is
insane.
really bad. This isn't a home invasion, this is
Called, but
kidnap.
there was no response. I continued walking through the water until the exit was no longer visible. I was
That's
now
frightening.
experiencing a massive panic attack.
I would crap my
yeah.
pants
Track
so
of
much.
Alex, and I had no idea where I was or how to get out.
Jeez.
Where are you, Alex?
It was all a dream. Hang on, what?
I
Don't
have-
tell me that's how it ended.
There is no way.
Oh my god!
Literally dead by daylight. Hold up. What about the other dude?
Wait, hang on. So, the guy that was searching for him was hanging, and his mate's missing.
No, I think it was the dude who. Hang on a second. Let's recap. So Alex was the guy who was missing. So he was confirmed perished, but the other guy went missing down there.
Jesus.
What kind of? I was expecting them to find like a a weird dungeon or something. Like whips and chains. That cult following. Like
This guy has been taking lessons from onesie stories. They just end really brutally.
Yeah, like I felt like we were climbing the hill right there. You know what I mean? We climbed the hill right there. We got to the peak of that hill, and then it was just like flat, and there was no drop. Where they dropped the plot line.
Who told the story then?
That's a good point.
Okay.
So this is our plot line, guys. The guy was eating glass, completely muted, no subtitles.
Here we
Right,
go.
get that music in, Baz.
Here
Here
we
you go.
go.
Good music choice. I like it. The guy was eating glass.
So am I next?
Yeah.
One day on a suburban summertime, I was inside my garden with a gun.
Fired water. We played until the night, and we kept playing.
And
We
there
found
was-
2 torches, and
we
it
were
was
playing-
10 p.m.
And we were playing with real guns.
Yeah.
I told him to put his hands up and praise Jesus.
And then Timothy's brother was stood in the dark. He wanted to play also, but
And
we didn't know who Timothy's brother was.
hello, my name is Timothy.
I'm his brother.
Oh,
Why do you want to play with us?
Because I'm going to shoot myself in the head
So-
and smile whilst I'm doing it.
I was a bit nervous to begin with this one, but I figured it might be funny to see. Oh,
I'm going to eat your brains and eat the glass. Ah!
this is why we never played with Timothy's brother. He warned us about this moment. He had marks on his face, and he physically ate the glass.
And we don't know where he got the glass from, but we all shook and run. We was ginger kids and playing with a brown kid and run. We hopped over a wall.
It was away from our own house. We ran to a stranger's house instead of in our own, which would have been safe.
We don't know why the other guy. We called my parents' mum.
This is just so much is happening. How can we do this? Jesus.
The doorknob fell off, and I smacked my brother's arm really hard, like this.
Ouch! I called out loudly. I was dragged up the stairs by my sister because she knew a good hiding spot under the bed. We continually tried to call the police, but they wouldn't answer.
We heard a knock at the door, and then a slam. The guy was wearing flippers.
They're not flippers, they're shoes. Sorry guys, I was mistaken. I held my breath, and he reloaded the water gun.
We heard the cock of the gun. And then the man got punched in the face. And
By my sister, we ran for it. We bolted. I was panicking, panting. I could barely breathe, and my heart was coming out of my chest.
before we left the house, I farted.
Oh, no, that's why I looked back, because I didn't know if I crapped on the floor.
We knocked on Aaron Hanson's door.
And then we both got phones to call each other.
The police turned up. There was blood everywhere, but it was not the killers. It was
The glass's blood.
their own.
Turns out whilst he...
Oh, he shot himself in the head because he just wanted to play hide and seek. He was mistaken. The kids were murderers.
I had a flashback for some reason, I can't remember why. And then it blacked out.
That was the most awfulest story we ever would have
Well,
told.
that's difficult though. That's
Oh,
really
yeah, that's
difficult.
really
Yeah, I kind
difficult.
of want to hear this one with the audio now.
We need to watch how close we
All
were.
right, now this is in comparison, guys. This is what the story actually was. Here we go.
Back then, my brother and I used to play with a lot of guns, especially water guns.
Called it.
One night, we got our flashlights and pretended we were the police. It
That's
was
pretty
around
cool,
10
actually.
p.m.
Okay.
We were in the backyard with my brother's friend playing when we saw a tall black guy. We were just staring at him.
Okay.
I don't know who he was or why he was there. Then he suddenly said, "Hey, can I play with you?"
Okay.
"Bitch, please," my brother said.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Oh,
Then
that was
the
an
tall guy
assist
seemed
there.
to go
Whoops.
into
Yeah.
a strange position and smiled at us creepily.
Okay.
I was so scared. So I aimed my gun at the guy when my flashlight lit up the face of the man.
Oh.
Ah!
I will never forget what I saw.
Jesus.
There was a big X on the middle of his forehead,
Okay.
and the guy was eating a piece of glass.
Interesting
Literally
choice.
eating it and bleeding. We didn't know what to
Fascinating.
do while we ran back into the house. My
Look how their
brother's
feet
friend
sound like
jumped
robots.
outside
Yeah.
the fence, and he didn't come back.
Well, that's good though,
We were
right?
standing near the window, and my brother told me to call Mom and Dad.
So they didn't call the police straight
When
away.
I called my mom, I heard a loud smash coming from the big window on the
Damn.
front door. My brother quickly grabbed my shirt and dragged me upstairs.
Why was
no.
we? It was just a brother with
At
a.
that moment,
Yeah.
I
Oh
couldn't
man,
talk
what
to my
about
mom
people?
because then I would make a sound.
Okay.
We stayed silent for about 20 seconds.
And then he came in the
Then
room.
we heard a footstep near my side. I was about to tilt my head to take a look when I suddenly heard a gun get reloaded.
Jeez.
Oh my God.
My brother quickly punched the guy. I ran
Damn.
so fast downstairs. We had to live.
This was the
Good-
guy that wrote.
good-
We were
good
almost
stuff.
to the door when we heard a gunshot. We quickly ran to the nearest
Damn.
neighborhood and told someone what happened.
So Aaron
we
Anderson,
called
yeah.
Mom and Dad
Yeah.
and also dialed 911.
Oh, okay.
Should have done
When
that
the
before
police
because
came to
911
our
have
house,
methods to
They
still
found
get
fresh
information without
blood
you
trails
talking.
From the living room to
Yeah,
the
yeah.
bathroom. There, they found the guy bleeding to death.
Bleeding
As
to
if the guy
death?
wanted us to watch him commit suicide or possibly kill us.
So, what the heck?
Well, I don't know, but that was some serious madhouse
God,
shit.
he must have
And
some-
I would never
Language
ever
child.
forget what happened.
How is it like he shoots himself in the mouth, but still the gun's in his mouth? He must have had a tight grip. on
Also,
that
it said
gun
that he
barrel.
was dying. It didn't say he was dead.
Oh,
That's even more fascinating to
wow.
me.
That's interesting. Well,
Poor
guys,
guy.
no, we got 90% of the story correct. So
Next story, please.
yeah.
All right, guys, we've got a true unexplained
I was
video
a total
horror
video
story.
game addict.
Here we go.
I would play it from day till night. Of
Okay.
course,
Play what?
my mom hated
got no
the
notes.
fact
Look at
that
her
I always
profile.
focused on games.
It's like basketball in there.
Not
Yeah,
so
man, what's
much
going
on the
on?
important stuff.
What
She
game
would
was it?
always
Give
hide
me
my
that.
phone
You're not a
so that I
gamer.
wouldn't be able to use it.
Aww.
Every time she confiscated my phone, I was swallowed by boredom.
Damn, you got restless legs
I
right
didn't
there?
have
Yeah, what's
anything
going
to
on?
do when
Jelly
I
legs.
couldn't play. Sometimes, if I had free time, I would try to find the spot where my mom hid my phone.
She looks so
But
mad.
I always failed.
But what did you find instead, huh?
But the only thing I knew for
It's a
sure
video
was that
titled
she hid my
Honeymoon.
phone in one specific room.
Oh,
A
damn.
room with a lot of cabinets filled with stuff and junk, which made it
Stuff and
really
junk, same thing,
hard
right?
to
Stuff
find
and
my
junk.
phone.
Okay.
One day, when my mom hid my phone again, I suddenly came up with an idea.
Being?
I asked myself why I hadn't thought of secretly recording her to see where she hid my phone.
Oh, God.
So that when she was finally done hiding
This is
it
creepy as
somewhere,
freak.
Yeah.
I could go inside and watch the footage.
Okay.
Then I could finally get my phone back for
It's
good.
my
God,
phone.
look
Well,
at
she's got
that
like
hand.
eight fingers.
So-
What the hell?
Yeah.
I finally got my phone back, mainly because I needed it for means of communication while in school.
But what else did she find?
Once I got home, I purposely made my mother annoyed until she confiscated it from me.
What?
And that's exactly
What a
what
brat,
she did.
dude.
But before she confiscated it, I quickly put the camera inside the room when she didn't notice.
What camera?
What the?
I
Oh,
put the
fair.
camera in the corner of the room.
That's some creepy
so that
stuff
I
right
could
there,
see
girl.
Everything. I was really excited to know where her secret hiding place was.
Oh, gosh.
Finally, she came out of the room, which meant she finished hiding it. When
Okay.
she was finally gone, I went inside the room and grabbed my camera. I quickly played the video.
Nice.
At first, I looked at the duration of the video. It was 7 minutes long. It must have
Lots of time to
taken a
sit
lot
through.
of time for her to hide it. I
Hey?
started to skip until I could see my mom inside the room.
Oh man, frame by
I
frame.
What happened?
skipped for about 6 minutes.
Uh-oh.
But she still wasn't shown on the screen.
The door
I was
open, though.
confused, but I told myself that maybe it happened in the first 3 minutes and I missed it.
Maybe if you skip
I
through
went
it,
to
I
the
don't know.
beginning of the footage again, but failed to find it.
The freak? That's
I
kind
was
of weird.
Watched an
growing
older video.
impatient. I played the whole video even though it was long. I finally reached the last few minutes
Uh-oh.
of the video, where I went inside the room to get the camera, but my mother was still not shown.
That's kind of weird. So where's she
I was
hiding it? Not in
really
there?
Confused. Why wasn't she in the video? But I was clearly in the video when I came in to get the camera.
Wait, what is going on?
I was getting pretty
Oh, this is
scared
an
at that
unexplainable
point.
video.
Definitely. What the
In
heck?
person,
Is her mom
I
real?
saw my mom enter and exit the room with
She's
my
a vampire.
own 2 eyes. Maybe the camera failed to capture it, but that's impossible.
Yeah.
My mom noticed that I was quieter than before.
Uh-oh.
I was stressed and my eyebrows
gonna
were
have to kill you?
furrowed.
I still want to know
My
more
mom
about
asked
this.
me what was wrong. I got my camera and showed her the footage.
This is weird as
I
freak.
explained it to her as well. She said
No,
that
dear.
maybe the camera
I'm not a
cut out the
vampire.
footage,
Mom, I
but
secretly
something
recorded you.
was
It's really weird,
really
but, you know.
wrong here. I asked her if she did, in fact, enter the room, and of course she answered yes.
Okay.
I felt goosebumps all over my
Wow,
skin.
your mum's
and
a
I was
vampire.
still
She really is.
confused. This might not be the best scary story.
Is that
I
it?
have,
What?
But it is still
Hang on.
running through my mind.
Wait, what? I thought I was expecting something weird. Where's the
Why
frame?
is
That's
my
weird.
mom not in the footage?
It's gonna find a frame.
The thing is that in the video, the door opened.
What the? So
But my mom wasn't in the footage.
we've said that about
That's
18
the
times.
Yeah.
scariest part.
She wasn't in the
Man,
footage.
That was. Guys, I've got a story.
Guys, I've
Remember
got
that time
goosebumps.
when I was filming you down that barn?
Is this real?
Yeah, and we saw that guy in the distance, remember? And he disappeared.
Oh
behind
yeah,
that
he
bush.
walked behind like a small, like there was literally like 4 tall grass
Yeah.
bits, and then he was gone.
Yeah, it just disappeared.
I do remember that. What the hell?
That was weird.
Do you reckon that was her mum?
Yeah, it was a mum hiding the phone. There we go. Smash
This
like
has been
this.
another episode of Scary Stories gone real
If
life.
you've been scared and you've been storied,
Jesus
then
Christ.
scary story the like button.
That's mad, Baz.
Yeah.
Why would you say that?
I don't know.
Guys, we're out of here. Seriously.